I am sitting here with Sophie Robinson, and we are going to be talking about how her and her sister interact.
Yep.
Okay. So, who is the oldest, and what are the age differences between you and your sister?
Yeah, so I have one older sister, and we're only about 15 months apart. So we're very close in age, but she's older. Although sometimes it doesn't quite feel like it. I feel like I'm older sometimes.
So, I guess going off of that, what you just said, do you really see her as an older sister, or do you guys really feel the same age?
Um, for the most part, I feel like we're the same age because, I mean, growing up, it was one of those things where her friends would have birthday parties and I would get invited, or my friends would have birthday parties and she would get invited because like parents felt like they had to include both of us, and so there were some points where she did feel older, like when she got her driver's license first, when she turned 21 first. So like those are the big noticeable ones, but even now, like we are in the same friend group at home, so we're always together basically. So she doesn't necessarily feel older. I feel like we're the same age pretty much most of the time.
What did you fight most about when you were children?
When we were kids, I don't know how my parents put up with us. We were always fighting, constantly arguing about anything. We were really close with our neighbors, so our neighbors were twins actually, so all four of us would like gang up on one person at a time and like make fun of them, and so my sister and I never got along. Like one argument that we had, I don't even remember what it was about, but it like would escalate to like actual like physically trying to hurt each other, and so it was a little crazy. So yeah, we used to fight about anything and everything, big or small.
Going to like personality differences between you and your sister, what do you think you and your sister have most in common?
See, that one's really hard because my sister and I are very different, but we definitely have like the same sense of humor in that. So we'll watch like the same TV shows. Now since we're older, we're like talk about the same music that we like, and we have the same friends. So I guess that's one of our common personality traits. But yeah, we're very different in the fact that like she is very like about social justice and her political beliefs and that kind of thing, and I don't talk about that side of like what I think as much. So yeah, that's that's all I got on that.
With you guys being so close in age, would you say that you guys competed against each other a lot in like different milestones or grades or things like that?
There was definitely a little of that competition since we were so close in age. We would go through things at similar times. So like when she was applying to colleges, like I went on all the college tours, and that was also something that's very different about it. She wanted to go to a very urban school, so she actually is at Washington D.C. now, and of course Clemson is the opposite of that. So we were competitive in that kind of way, but for the most part we aren't too competitive with each other because since we're so different, and like I'm a COMM major here at Clemson, and she's like a justice major at American University in DC, that in school-wise we weren't too competitive because we also went to different high schools. But maybe in friend groups we are. I know she like really, because our friend group at home is like her friends from elementary school that I like kind of joined. So I think in that aspect she would say we are competitive. So
You speak about the differences in colleges that you both attended. How has college affected your relationship with your sister?
yeah, so when she left for college, it was a little weird because I was going through my senior year of high school, and so I was going through all of like applying for colleges and that kind of stuff that she had went through. And so when she came home, she came home so I'm from New York, and it's about 4.5 hours from DC. So in the beginning, she was coming home maybe once a month. So it didn't change our relationship too much. But once I went down to Clemson, we definitely don't fight as much now as we used to, which is good. I guess we're growing up. But we'll do more stuff when we're home together. Like we'll go to the mall together, and we'll get food together. And I actually like, even now, like our relationship has definitely gotten better because I went up to visit her in DC a few weeks ago, and it was just like the two of us hanging out, which we never really did growing up. that didn't lead to huge arguments. So college has definitely made our relationship a bit better.
So the final question would be, what are you most proud of your sister for?
Honestly, I'm most proud of my sister for the fact that she's able to stand up for her beliefs. A lot of my family is very conservative, and she doesn't lean the same way in her political beliefs, but she doesn't get scared in the fact that they'll bring up facts. Like, she's very well read, so I would think that one of the things I'm most proud of her for is that she can articulate her thoughts very well, and she is graduating in May, and so I think that she'll have a great job doing something that she loves, in justice and law or social work or something like that. And yeah, she's always strong in her opinions and doesn't back down from a fight.
Well, it sounds like you and your sister are very close.
Yeah. So.
Thank you for doing this interview with me.
Yeah, of course. Thank you.